night.
One last thing, I thought. If,
Oh,
and
boy,
if
whoa,
any of you guys
hell,
saw
hey.
I'm sorry, but if you guys saw the AJ Hinch interview that he did
No,
with
I did
MLB
not.
Network,
No.
Yeah.
that was a travesty to just MLB managers and baseball people. He was not apologetic. He just kept using the same, it's still under investigation. And Ferducci was asking him some pretty hard-hitting questions. Like, it was actually kind of impressive. Like, he wasn't holding back at all. But AJ Hinch's interviews or his, answers were just the same, we're still looking into it. It's like, dude, just come out and say it. Like, and for him to say, he knew nothing about it.
Well, that's ridiculous.
For 3 years, and now they're coming out and saying that Carlos Beltran was the Godfather.
Guy. Yeah.
So I don't know. I hope he never gets a job in baseball ever again. I mean, it was very arrogant, I felt. So
He may not. He's out for a year.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he'll get some front office gig, but I mean, I don't know. I thought he really could have eased some things up, I felt like, in that interview, but it was just very pompous. So
Yeah. Well, I hope he enjoys his his year off. Is he going to
year off? I mean, I think he might be coaching the XFL. I mean, he's got. I don't see him ever getting back in baseball again. Do you?
probably a front office gig, I would say.
Oh, but he won't be on the coaching.
No.
I don't think
he'll
he'll
be
be
a
able
front
to,
office.
Yeah.
He'll be a scout or an advanced. Oh no, I don't think he can
won't be a
scout. Yeah,
scout.
no, never mind.
I mean, I could see him being
usher.
a behind the scenes
So
to a
be it.
GM or something like that. But
infield, yeah.
I don't see what's his name, Cora, or I don't see Beltran. I don't see any of those guys being ever putting on a uniform again.
And it sounds like Cora's was worse.
Yeah, well, Cora was
because Cora took it to another
to
team.
Boston, from Houston.
And here's the other thing: if Cora took it to Boston, and there's been a couple players from the Houston that actually come out and said they're sorry, actually.
Keuchel.
But Noah's actually a guy today, actually. But yeah, Keuchel
really?
did. But yeah, that's actually I think on the team.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Boston's been very quiet about this whole deal.
Yeah, there hasn't been any.
There hasn't been a lot of talks about the whole Boston situation. Oh, they're just throwing Houston under the bus. Well, guess what? Our coach left and was your coach, and why is it obviously really quiet over there, right?
Yeah.
So I would be ringing up Boston just like I'm ringing up Houston.
Yeah,
and
they're
so,
waiting for the shoe to drop. I think they're going to get nailed pretty hard.
But I think I threw it out there, and I thought it was a little bit extreme. But I mean, because you can't sit these guys for 60 days. But what is that going to be? What do you think the hammer is going to be?
Boston's going to get because of the players.
They lose
Association.
They lose draft picks, right?
They can't do anything to the players because of the CBA.
And because the arbitration's coming up next.
Yeah,
week,
which
too.
is ridiculous. I think, like I said last week,
Perfect timing for both of them. If you
those
think about
guys
it.
should be banned for life.
Okay, so let's just open this up then for discussion, because if you're telling me that the Players Association, right, is a very, very strong association, right? But as a Major League, the Major League Baseball, right, is going to the players and saying these guys cheated. Is the Players Association coming back and say, well, so did Roger Clemens, and so did Bonds, and so did these other guys that enhanced themselves. That was cheating too. Like, does Major League Baseball have no say in the matter of demanding some type of a force of putting these guys in a situation where it's I don't know what I want to say. It's like they're a punishment.
Goes back to your buddy Rob Manfield.
Oh, he's my buddy now. Okay, he's my buddy.
The commissioner, who's Mr. Softy. He doesn't have the guts or the balls to come out and do what he should do.
But and I say this as an open discussion, is the association, the Players Association, stronger than Major League Baseball? Like, is their association that strong? Like, you need us, even though we cheat, you need us to make your brand better.
Yeah.
I mean, and do the players have that ability on their shoulders to say, we can do whatever I want because they need us? I don't know. I'm throwing it on the table because I agree with you. There needs to be a hammer. But what is that hammer going to be? Like it's
their hands are tied. They can't do it.
Right, exactly. So you can just keep cheating. Is what I'm saying. Just keep cheating. Well, keep doing it, but hide it.
So like I said last week, I'm sure these aren't the only two teams that are using cameras.
Oh.
So what's to prevent any team from doing what Boston did this year, or what Houston did, and you can't punish the players because
they're the perfect example. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right?
That's right. They give them immunity to tell them what they already knew. So now no players can be punished for this. So might as well keep doing it.
Yeah.
What's the why?
Right,
Why
because that Players Association is the strongest of all the leagues out there, right?
It is.
But it's almost like it's like what I just said. It's almost like they say we can kind of do whatever we want because they need us to build their brand. Baseball's in a situation where it takes a long time to play a game. It's on the boring side a little bit at times. It's not boring for us because we're fans. But, to get the younger generation who is sitting on their couch playing video games and not really wanting to watch baseball,
right?
How do we get them? Well, we can't take the superstars out of it, right? Because now they're, we're watching, Tom, Dick, and Harry that they don't know who it is, right? So I don't know. I want these guys to be punished. Right? They cheated, and they all jumped on board, right? Why? Because their coach told them to? I don't know. But they're all cheating. Well, I'm not sure they're all. Two teams that we know that got nailed for cheating, and none of these players are going to get their hands slapped. None.
They're just going to get beaned for about a couple weeks, and then they'll stop.
Yeah, I mean...
Which is stupid.
I don't know if that's...
Because there's only so many draft picks you could take away. You know what I mean? Like, so Houston doesn't get 2 years of first-round picks.
Okay, but I mean, how many times do those draft picks make it to the major league? They laugh at the draft. Like, okay, take two of them away because I got money in Boston. I'll just go buy my players, right? It's no big deal. I'll trade my players, So draft picks to me are, I don't know. It's not a...
It's not a bigger deal.
I can go get that draft pick when I trade one of my superstars away, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
So
two of them.
But I don't know. I struggle with no punishment.
Yeah.
And again, if they're all on the team and they all know it, how many on a roster?
25.
25. Like you have to sit down a month. You two have to sit down a month. Then you two the next month you're sitting down. I don't know what they do. Like you can't fine them, right? I don't know. It's irritating.
If there had been a players' association as strong as it is today, back in 19, were those Black Sox guys all been banned for life? Probably not.
Probably not.
Right.
Probably not.
Hand slapped.
Probably not.
At least the Angels weren't stealing signs. Got that going for us.
That's obvious.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't know how to do it properly.
No, exactly.
That's obvious.
They were doing it. All right. Does anybody else have anything to bring up?
Nope.
I think that we are out.